Planes can't land freely, especially at civilian airports. Violation might treat them as airborne bombs. Well, Bill couldn't negotiate his way out of this, and after hanging up, he saw the media had blasted his daughter's cancer story. Weather tried to turn over, and the media claims Bill has lost it mentally. Passengers watched the news like a real thriller. Everyone was sure Bill was behind it. He shook his head, thinking only one could sneak a bomb on. Bill zoomed through economy, headed to the rear lavatory, opened Jack's sash, cleared flyer, feeling like a cooking show contestant. As expected, there was a bomb inside. Bill stepped out, thinking about how to deal with this situation, only to get sneak attacked. You've got to hand it to him. Bill's fighting spirit was like a god of war. With limited space and numerous foes, Bill was outmatched and pinned down, like in a wrestling match. In desperation, Bill revealed the bomb's existence, and at that moment, Cliffhanger just picked up a gun. Now this argument felt like a family reunion gun. He looked like a panicked passenger with a gun, nervously asking Bill, "Do you really have a bomb?" His serious performance went on and on, always questioning Bill, like an endless trivia game. He nervously whispered to Bill, "Are you tense? Is there really a bomb?" Seeing things go so far, Bill resignedly admitted, "The bomb will go off in half an hour. If no one wants to perform a mid-air plummet, we need to unite and stop being hostile towards each other." After Bill spoke, Cliffhanger reluctantly returned the gun. Bill took it, asked Riley to untie little glasses, a dramatic twist. Bill began planning as they didn't know the culprit, so they prepared for the worst. In other words, they had to accept the bomb could blow at any moment, so let's get women and children to the front of the plane. They stashed the bomb in the tail, blocking it with all the luggage, while bringing the plane down to 8,000 feet. What a strategy. This ensures even pressure during the explosion, preventing the plane from turning to dust, boosting survival chances. Bill handed Riley a gun, just in case. Soon after, 2 fighter jets flew alongside the plane, the military ready to prevent another 9/11 incident. Talk about being prepared. They instructed the passenger jet to land at a military airport, saying, "No changing course and absolutely no altitude adjustments." But Bill knew it was complicated. He ordered the co-pilot to lower the altitude. Otherwise, everyone on board could end up like flying burgers. Then Bill revealed the bomb. It's a military whirlwind. It has a pressure correction device, and if thrown out of the plane directly, it would blow. Even snipping any wire is a no-go. At this moment, Bill realized they aren't really after money. They just wanted to create a scene. After all, the mastermind was on the plane. Time was of the essence, and Bill shoved the bomb into the back door. Then he directed moving luggage into place. The doctor asked, "What are they waiting for if the culprit wants to detonate?" This remark left Bill in deep thought again. In a flash, the countdown showed less than 11 minutes. Thanks to everyone's efforts, the area around the bomb was stacked with luggage. Then, the office called Bill, saying $150 million was already in his account. They hoped Bill would put an end to this crisis, but Bill replied, "The explosion is unavoidable. They must lower altitude and land at the nearest civilian airport." The supervisor stated online videos showed Bill abusing hostages. Such evidence made it hard to trust Bill's side of the story. Upon seeing someone filming, Bill thought, "What a nuisance." He quickly hung up and demanded the person hand over their phone. When he snatched it away, he couldn't believe it. It was footage of him grabbing little glasses. Upon closer inspection, Bill realized it was during that time little glasses sneakily injected passengers. He exclaimed, "Hurry up and get some bullets." While Bill immediately began searching all around for little glasses. "Do you still want to see this? Let me have a look." The ambushed Bill instantly lost control, and right after Chuck also took Nancy hostage. What an asymmetrical. Bill suddenly realized there were actually 2 culprits. Little glasses explained that his family went to heaven because of 9/11. But who would have thought it was all a lie? Even an air marshal like Bill was part of the government's grand Hijackers. Since everything's fake, he thought he'd make something real, so Bill tried to sway Chuck. He looked at Chuck, a soldier, but little did he know Chuck was just in it for the money. The moment Bill dies, $150 million would flow into 100 accounts across 27 countries. At this point, less than 2 minutes to detonation, Chuck urged little glasses to put on his chute and jump. But Bill told him, "Jump from 30,000 feet, and you're toast. If we lower altitude too much, the fighters will take us out either way. It's a dead end." The only option was to disarm the bomb, but little glasses didn't care about life or death. He was ready for everything. Seeing little glasses make a move, Bill quickly buckled up, thinking his only hope rested on the co-pilot. Watching little glasses continue firing, Nancy unbuckled her seatbelt and seized her chance to deliver a solid punch. With just a little over 40 seconds remaining until the explosion, the scene was truly intense and gripping. As Chuck got up, he pondered a last-ditch attempt, forcing Bill to fight back as he went down under. "Hurry up, get moving, Kyle. You absolutely can do it. Come on, quickly. Power the battery, hurry. Oh no. Just add a bit more. Come on, hurry." If you like the story, don't forget to subscribe to our channel. More exciting content awaits you.